I look at crop insurance for me individually, or in our operation, I think its best fit is for yield protection, and it certainly would give us a level of protection that then we can go ahead and make sales and know that we've covered our sales.
We're actually in our second year now in the program of insuring a farm. And so we have about 200 acres more or less of grazing land and about 100 acres of hayland in the program. We've received indemnity payments 4 times since we've been in the program. But I think in the long run, it's a good thing for anyone to have.
I've been farming all my life, and when I was about 15, I tried to rent a piece of ground. Things didn't quite work out, so I regrouped, took my savings. Next year I worked a little harder and used an FSA youth loan, which is targeted at minors. And that allowed me to come up with the money to rent about 130 acres my first year out. I was 16 then, and as part of that FSA youth loan, I had to get crop insurance, which is kind of how I got started in the crop insurance. Every year I've picked up a piece of ground except for the 1 year that I was at college. And at this point, I'm up to 375 acres. Everything is certified organic. I only insure my corn, soybeans, and oats at this point. I've been considering insuring wheat. I figure out the coverage that I need by calculating my cost to produce the crop, assuming that, I plow, I do all the tillage, I plant, seed cost, fertilizer cost, and harvest cost. So the entire cost to produce the crop. Then I take the conventional payout price and the percentage rate based on yield, and I develop a point where I only insure to my break even. I don't insure to make a profit. I just insure to make sure that I don't lose too much. Well, my first year out, I had crop insurance because I had to have it. And to give you a little history on the ground that I picked up, I've got everything that no one else in the county wanted to farm. So it's really some of the poorest ground. It was heavily abandoned ground that had started growing up into brush that I've cleared and brought back into production. And I planted oats on some ground that was in tough shape. In my first year out, I ended up with 30 bushel per acre oats and some 8 bushel per acre soybeans. So the first couple of years when I was getting going, I think crop insurance really contributed to me staying in it financially. When anyone is new at something, the chance for just screwing up because maybe you don't know quite how everything works yet is very high. I think crop insurance is real valuable, at least until you get the hang of how everything works, just as insurance. It makes sure that, maybe if you don't know how to get the crops to produce at the highest level, you still make enough money that you're not pushed right out of the business.